Dear Epworth United Methodist Church, thank you for all your prayers and letters while I am in Afghanistan. Your care package was wonderful. I especially enjoyed sharing the cookies with my roommate. But what I really wanted to thank you for is the copy of The Upper Room. Growing up, I often saw a copy in my home, though I never understood what it was or how it worked. Then the care package arrived with its copy of The Upper Room just for me. I won't lie, at first the devotional guide just sat there on my desk collecting dust. However, the weeks that followed brought turmoil into my life that began to wear me down. I dealt with long work hours, NCOs with abrasive personalities, and most of all, the absence of my friends and family. One night, it occurred to me that on my own, I couldn't deal with everything that was going on. I realized how far away from God I had strayed. Then I did something I hadn't done since I left home. I picked up my Bible and that copy of The Upper Room. The prayer focus of the first devotion I turned to was entitled, Someone Who Has Strayed from God's Way. It was as if God had guided me to that specific page. Never has a message been so clearly given to me. I must have read it 100 times. God knew what I needed.
This soldier's letter home expresses the amazing, life-changing power a daily devotional can have. And for the past 75 years, The Upper Room has been inspiring stories of faith like Garrett Woodson's. Since 1935, The Upper Room has been built on faith. Imagine the faith of the founders who, even in the depths of the Great Depression, ordered 100,000 copies for the first edition. That first issue sold out. By the 7th issue, more than 500,000 copies were rolling off the press. You can measure the impact of The Upper Room with numbers. Today, every 2 months, 2.2 million copies are printed. Later this year, we will publish our 1 billionth copy. You also can measure the impact of this little book by its reach to readers in more than 100 countries around the globe in more than 40 languages. But the greatest impact of The Upper Room can be found in the countless lives who have been inspired, supported, comforted, encouraged, and most of all, brought closer to God through prayer. Each day, these meditations beckon you to make a conscious effort to connect with God. In the sacredness of this daily habit, you are also joining a vast, worldwide fellowship of Christians in a common communion of prayer. And that's a powerful thing.
After reading the devotion that night, I felt relieved and at peace, and I continued reading my Bible. Since then, I've experienced more hope in my life. I have become good friends with the chaplain, and the two of us have been working to set up a Wednesday night prayer group. None of this would have been possible without God's presence, your prayers and care package, and The Upper Room.
To learn how you can join the celebration, visit upperroom.org/75.